Hey, my name is Jordan. Welcome to my studio. I have a really busy week coming up. Today is Friday, July 17th at 1 p.m. I have a haircut to get to at 2. On Sunday, I have a pop-up art market happening, and then Friday, I have another art market happening. So I really need to be in art mode, production mode. I don't know if I have enough stock to do both, so it's really time to hunker down. But first things first, I'm gonna go get a haircut. I'm literally chopping it all off. I'm getting, I think, like a Bixie. I think I actually need to look at my inspo pics again and decide if I'm doing a Pixie or a Bixie. But my hair is so long and heavy and frizzy right now. I'm cutting off 20 inches of it. I measured it. Here, I'll show you. Do you see this? Do you see how long this is going? It goes all the way to my lower back, and it's just a lot of hair to deal with every day. Don't get me wrong, I love my hair very much, but it's just been a lot to deal with, and I found that I dread showering, really, because then I have to wash my hair, and it takes so long for it to dry, like hours. And I just feel like as it's gotten longer, it's gotten more frizzy and just unmanageable, so I just couldn't be happier to get rid of it. I'm also gonna clean up my bang situation and maybe do some cute little micro bangs or something. I'm gonna go do that though, and I will be back with results. Love you. Hey, I'm back with a completely different look. I got a haircut and new glasses with a stronger prescription. I'm really loving it. I love the oval look, and I got another pair that's like rimless, but they're kind of a funky shape. Really, really cool. I love them. But I just got back from seeing The Odyssey, and my husband accidentally bought us tickets to see it in 4DX, and we were trying to see it in IMAX. So we went and saw it, and I've never experienced 4DX before, and this was kind of an insane movie to have that be the first time, I think. Not sure that I'm a fan of that format of movies. It was just really chaotic the whole time, and I feel like the tone of the movie was very serious. Excellent movie, by the way. Really loved it, and I will probably go see it in IMAX next weekend or this week. But the 4DX was just, it added just like a layer of comedy to it, because you're just freaking like shaking around constantly. If there's like if they're in the ocean, you're like rocking on the boat and just water is squirting out of the back of everybody's seats. Like, it was really silly. So anyways, it's 7 p.m. on Saturday, and I have my market tomorrow morning at 9, so I really need to do some last minute things. I have some fresh block prints that I need to sign and name and stuff, and I'm gonna package those, and then after that, I'm just going to get all my stuff together for tomorrow. Hey, it's Wednesday. We are hanging out with Porco, and I was a bit preoccupied after my market on Sunday. My husband and I ended up going to get drinks with some friends after I was done vending, and I drank on an empty stomach after being out in the sun all day, so I was obviously down for the count on Monday. Yesterday, I didn't have much time to work on business because I went to the dentist after work, and then my husband took me to dinner. We went to a Chinese-themed bar in downtown Long Beach called Midnight Oil, and I'd never been there before, but it was beautiful in there. The decorations were just so immersive and really pretty, and there was a burger pop-up there. They're called Terrible Burgers, and I got like a Korean barbecue inspired burger, and I also got a non-alcoholic Negroni because I am really trying to drink less. But now I'm a few days removed from my market, and I've really thought about it, and I think I am pretty disappointed with how it turned out. So this was an artisan market that was part of a much bigger event called Beach Streets in Long Beach, and from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. they basically had a lot of major streets in like downtown area and kind of by the beach in 4th Street where I'm at. They were all closed down so that pedestrians could walk and bike all day. Really cool, just outdoor event. And they also chose that Sunday because the World Cup final was going on. So there were lots of watch parties being organized also at parks and restaurants and bars. It was a very, very cool event. So I was originally going to just enjoy beach streets with my friends and on my own. I was going to go to a big watch party at the park down the street from my house, and we were going to watch the World Cup together. But last minute on Thursday before the event, the 4th Street team reached out to me and they asked me if I would pop up as a vendor at their street closure where it was on 4th Street. I said yes because I want to make money, and also because I have a relationship with the 4th Street team at this point. I do 4th Fridays very often, and I want to be invited to things, so I really appreciated them reaching out to me. I was honored, and they also told me that they were only reaching out to a few people, just the people that they thought deserved the highlight. So obviously I was not going to say no to that. It was very kind. So I got there at 9 to be set up by 10, and then I packed up and left at 4. This was a 7-hour market, and I made a grand total of $165. Which is a yikes, I think. That's just the kind of number that I would more expect to see from like a 3-hour night market, not an all-day 7-hour event that hundreds and hundreds of people are going to be a part of and attending. But after being there for a while and settling in, I could tell that this was not a day that people wanted to shop. People were there to enjoy outdoors times with their friends and their family, and they weren't there to buy things. I don't even think many people stopped to look at the things that people were selling. It was really a small fraction compared to the amount of people that were there walking the street. Also, I think the World Cup going on really did not do us any favors, because pretty much the 2-hour period that was going on, it was just the streets were dead. There was nobody out, and those were the hours where I didn't make any money. I did watch the World Cup on my phone. I got a free Peacock trial and canceled it right afterwards, and I gotta say, I'm super stoked that Spain won. I mean, obviously I was cheering for Norway before that because of Haaland, like everyone else, but Argentina were pretty pathetic in their loss to Spain. That conduct was insane. So anyways, I only had 11 transactions over the course of 7 hours, and there were even a couple of hours where I made $0. However, there was no vending fee, so it was completely free. It was all profit, and I wasn't expecting to make any money that day, so I am still grateful that I made any money at all. I think it's just really important when you have a disappointing market to just keep your head up and be grateful and just learn from the experience, maybe. Yeah, I'm not really letting it get to me that much. Like, I'm disappointed, but I've moved on. I think this experience has also made me want to make more expensive art, like a couple of bigger pieces, just in case it happens to resonate with someone at a market and they want to buy it. Then that will help me reach like my profit margins way quicker and easier, and help me make even more money. I have a project I'm planning that I'm really hoping will help my creative juices flow, so hopefully something good will come out of that, something expensive and creative. I'm hoping that my market goes better on Friday. It's just a 3-hour night market on 4th Street again for 4th Fridays, but I will be happy to make $165 on Friday night, but hopefully it will go well. Okay, I'm gonna finish my tea, go to the gym, come home, shower, cook dinner, and then work on journals for the rest of the night, because I still want to make like 10 more before Friday. So we'll see if that happens.